Hello everyone, I'm KD Kwan from TasteAsianFood.com. Today, I want to show you how to prepare Hainanese chicken rice. For those who are not living in this region, you may be surprised that the Hainanese chicken rice is not originated from the Hainan province of China, but it is an invention by the local Singapore and Malaysian Chinese. The chicken is poached at sub-boiling point, and then the broth after poaching is used to make the soup, to constitute the dipping sauces, and to cook the rice. So you have the whole set of the Hainanese chicken rice all from one chicken. Let's take a look how to do it. You can get the recipe and the quantity of each ingredient by following the link in the description right below the video. So this is the chicken that I have already cleaned. I've cut out the chicken feet, chicken egg, etc. Don't throw this away because we're going to use this to make the soup. And also we have cut out some of the fat. Don't throw this away because we're going to use this one to saute the garlic before we cook the rice. Use some salt to rub the surface inside and outside of the chicken. This exfoliating process is like giving the chicken a facial treatment. And the purpose is to remove any impurity, any feather that may still stuck there, and to remove any unwanted smell. When you finish rubbing the chicken with salt, rinse it under running water before you poach the chicken. Now the chicken is clean. Then we add the following items into the cavity. Some ginger, garlic, and chopped scallion. Then we use toothpick to secure it. Now we have a pot of boiling water. Season it with some salt like cooking pasta. Now we dunk the chicken inside the boiling water and leave it up a few times like this. So what happens now is that the skin will be partially cooked and contract, and it will adhere firmly onto the chicken. With this, when we poach the chicken later, the skin will secure firmly and will not detach from the chicken. Now we put the chicken on the hook. If you don't have the hook, you can just put the whole chicken inside the pot. It is okay. But if you use the hook and hang it vertically, it will prevent the chicken from touching the bottom of the pot, and the chicken will cook evenly. Bring the water to a boil and poach the chicken for 20 minutes. Try to keep the temperature of the water at sub-boiling point so that the chicken will turn out tender and soft. After 20 minutes, switch off the stove. Continue, let the chicken poach in the water for another 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, put it into ice cold water for another 20 minutes so that the chicken will stop cooking immediately and the chicken meat will be tender and soft. After the time's up, hang up the chicken and let it drain dry. Cut the chicken into pieces, and now we move on to the next step. As for the rice, soak in water for 15 to 30 minutes. Then wash and drain dried. Drain dry and set aside. Now let's move on to cook the chicken rice. Put the chicken fat in a wok and let it render to get the chicken oil. And then we use the chicken oil to saute the garlic and ginger. So now I turn down the heat and add the rice. Transfer the rice to the rice cooker. Then add the chicken broth and a little bit of salt. And lastly, before we cook the rice, add 2 to 3 pieces of pandan leaves or screw pine leaves to flavor the rice. Just put it inside. And let the rice cooker to do the work. While we are waiting for the rice to cook, let's move on to prepare the dipping sauce. The rice is ready. Remove the pandan leaves. And fluff the rice. These are the ingredients for the chili sauce. So we have the red chili, about 10 pieces of red chili, the chicken broth that we used to cook the chicken just now, cloves of garlic, some bashed and coarsely chopped ginger, lime juice, sugar and salt. Add all ingredients into the blender. The chili. If you'd like it to be more spicy, you can always add 1 or 2 extra bird's eye chili. We have the garlic, the bashed coarsely chopped ginger, lime juice, some salt, and sugar. And lastly, add a little bit of the chicken broth to facilitate blending. Blend the chili sauce until it becomes a smooth paste. The second dipping sauce that we make is a mixture of soy sauce and sesame oil. Here we have a tablespoon of dark soy sauce, then light soy sauce, oyster sauce, sesame oil, and some chicken broth to dilute it. So this is the second dipping sauce that we made. Let's prepare the last dipping sauce. That is the ginger garlic sauce. So here we have the bashed and coarsely chopped ginger, then the garlic, little bit of the chicken broth to facilitate blending, some oil, and some salt. Then blend to form a smooth paste. So all in all, there are altogether 3 different types of dipping sauce for the Hainanese chicken rice. Now we prepare the chicken soup. This is the broth that we get after poaching the chicken. And we will use it to boil together with the chicken feet, chicken neck, those that we have reserved earlier, to make a stock. After 20 minutes of boiling, remove the chicken neck and feet. Then add the old cucumber and bring it to the boil until the cucumber turns soft. When the old cucumber turns soft, now we season the soup with pepper and salt. And that is the last dish of the whole series of Hainanese chicken rice. Now we have completed everything. We have the chicken, rice, soup, as well as the sauce. That's how we prepare Hainanese chicken rice. I hope you enjoy watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the subscription button. Until then, I will see you again in the next video. My name is KP Kwan. Bye for now.